What's going on, stream? Welcome, everybody. So we're going to brainstorm some ideas for the channel. Stuff that I've been thinking about for a while now. But if you got ideas of what you want to see, feel free to suggest. I'm going to put some music on. Fix this real quick. Jav, what up? Brandon, what up, dude? How's it going, man? Let's see. Put it on the headset. That'll work. Cutting grass right now, podcast mode, dude. What up, dude? Hope you can hear me over your lawnmower. That reminds me, I gotta go mow my lawn. Daniel, what's up? Johnny Walker, what's up, dude? Powering on. All right.
Mic off.
Mic off. Okay. Now we'll go find some music real quick. Doing good at work, doing some code stuff. Well, I know that feel. All right, it might be a little loud. Oh, no. We should be good. Watching the videos because you're real, but I find most of them to be depressing. I think a video with more positive outlook would be nice. I can't control if you think it's depressing. That's not on me, man. That's on you. I can't control what you think. If you think I'm being depressing or you think that I'm not positive, that's how you think. I can't control that. Riley, what up? Tristan, welcome aboard. Muhammad, what up? All right, let's see. My work. Gucci Snack, what up? Anthony, welcome aboard, dude. What's up? Fluke Nation, Fluke Loopers. We're more like Fluke Loopers. So these are some ideas for some videos I had. They're less corporate bash because I don't really know how I feel about that whole doing, corporate bash forever. A video about how you got your freedom would be cool. Eric says nut for $2. Dude, what up? Thanks, man. What about how to deal with difficult coworkers? I mean, what can you do? There's a certain extent. I was thinking about doing like some more documentary stuff. Like going to find people and just tell their story about like where they come from and what they're doing. Just flying and traveling and doing more documentary stuff like Patrick's video. That video seemed to get some pretty good feedback. That's what I like doing. I think I'm a decent storyteller, but there's no jobs in storytelling besides film. And there's no jobs in film unless you really want to like get into Hollywood. Otherwise, I just. But I need some way to fund it because they take a long time to produce. And I'm not gonna give up the daily vids. Any new business ideas or startups? Nope, not really. I mean, business ideas, I just need to work on some more courses for YouTube stuff. That's what I need to do. This is what you said about your 20s. Glad to see you believe what you say. I mean, that's how I am. Let's see. Seems pretty chill. Make a documentary about upcoming developers. No, I mean, it would be one at a time. Otherwise, that's way too expensive. Get a job and go to it and make a video of a day in the life. I can't, Hux, because they'll background check me and they'll look at my videos and they'll see I'm just pulling their chain. It won't work. A video about how you got your freedom. I don't necessarily know if I have my freedom because I still have to think about where my mortgage payments are coming from. So I haven't hit that quite yet. Struggling to come up with a final year project. Think of some website or some data handling site. Dude, Adam, that's hard to say, man. It's really difficult. I don't know what your stack is or anything. Larry, what's up, dude? Greetings from Mexico. You work for a big American company as a remote, and I find all the bureaucracy pretty annoying. I find a lot of inspiration from your videos. Yeah, corporate's not for me. I think it's probably not for most people, but we don't have a chance to figure out what it is, what we want to do in life before we're forced to pick something that pays decently. You know, otherwise you take it, what, $200,000 to get a hospitality degree to be an account manager for $10. Jonathan, what's up, man? Got asked to work in Copenhagen. I have a job, so I rejected. I don't know, never been there. First saw Josh on his phone interview and I knew he was BSing. What? Which phone interview? Ciao, man. Dude, what up? Stefano, welcome aboard. Love the honesty on most of your videos. Well, I think they're all pretty honest. What it do, Doughboy? Dude, what's up, man? Let's see. How to get a job after a big job gap? You apply anyways. I mean, that's what you do. Just keep applying. You either say that, look, I have a job gap, or you fill in the job gap in your cover letter with personal projects. But whenever I did that, they just said, hey, that doesn't count as work experience. No. Talking years? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's much you can do about it if you're gonna do like years. Just reapply. Just put, I'm looking, I had to just step out because XYZ reasons. Oh, the one with React. James, yeah, maybe. Send my resume. Nice, man. Alex, hit the like button. Yeah, if you're here and you enjoy the stream, maybe leave a thumbs up. You don't have to. You don't want to. Forsaken, Reborn, more developer stories. Yeah, we could do developer stories, but what about just stories in general? Why does it have to be about development or web dev? Why can't it just be about people and what they're going through? If it's tech or not tech, I think we all have a story, right? We all have a story, but we're all afraid to say it because we think we're the only ones going through what we're going through. Usually, that's how it was for me. What point of the live are you? I'm 7 minutes in. You're on. What up, dude? Chris Smith. Why did you live in Finland? I lived in Lappeenranta. Did I like it? Lappeenranta was ass. Rahe was pretty good. Oulu was pretty good. I think a good tutorial would be a nice way to gain some traction. Nope, don't want to do tutorials. Don't care about the traction. I don't want views that want to come for tutorials and then I never make a tutorial again. So yeah, I get subscribers that subscribe for the tutorial and then, you know, like that's it. Now they're done. You know, because I'm not going to make anymore. What are your thoughts on playing esports in college if you're on a scholarship? I mean, sounds good. Play games for a scholarship? Sounds dope. Any embarrassing dating stories? For who, me or them? Did you watch the Democratic debate? No, I'm too busy. Josh, your videos are all over my feed. What did you do? I don't know. I don't just make videos, try to stay relevant, try to engage. I think that's where I shine, is I engage with the viewers. Video of how much you earn would be interesting. Not yet. Not yet. Because I show that every day on the live stream anyways. What's going on with your monitor? This is color grading. This is me color grading in Premiere Pro. So right here, you can see that it's not underexposed, and over here I have it capped out at 90, so it's not overexposed except for these things with my RGB lights, but that's fine. And then you can see the different saturations for the colors over there. Love the interview videos with Google and the others. Yeah, I can't get those anymore because no one will do it. What shampoo do you use? I don't remember the name. I'm considering playing WoW. Please advise against it. Go play WoW, but just, you know, don't do it. You back with the X. No. You had 2 videos yesterday, and you did one of them. Can't remember the other. Yeah, I had 2 videos. Well, I didn't have 2 videos. I just wrote one. So I have one video that I have a bunch of videos. Like, I had a video that I'm thinking about doing called, like, Where's All the Good Jobs? Since I keep pointing out all the bad ones. All the good jobs are hidden. That's like TLDR. They're not flaunting themselves on LinkedIn. Those are the good jobs. I let this girl use my phone and I deleted my search history. Why? How was your day? My day's not over, dude. It's just getting started. Opinions on the new Sony Alpha 7R. Yeah, so that's more for photos. It's not for video. A video on how to find purpose. You don't find it. No video needed. You don't find purpose. You make purpose. You gotta make your own. Carlos, neither. You showing any ankles today? Probably not. What's your Asus laptop you were using? It was an Asus Zephyrus. Has a 1080, 24 gigs of RAM, 8750 i7. Do a video on lettuce. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. What is color grading for? It's for my videos because I film in basically, well, raw or ProRes, so it looks really gray. Carlos, yeah, that'd be good. Are you moving to Mixer? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's streaming place. The other stream location was pretty cool. My living room. How do you plan your day? Well, I have a standards. My minimums I have to get done is a video and a live stream, and then everything else is just external stuff. Working out, hanging with my dogs, and then I need to get other things done like videos. Thoughts on YouTubers union? I don't need a union. I'm good. I'll handle it myself. I'll figure out a way. It's fine. Do you party? No, I got better things to do. Like everyone's like, I'm gonna go to the club on the weekend. I'm like, I want to own the club that you go to on the weekends. That's the difference. If you want to visit Norway, I'll help you out. That sounds fun. How about making a video of all the habits we should get rid of? I don't know. That's gonna be super subjective, dude. Everyone's gonna be like, but I like doing that. Nah, never 420 really. Review memes. Why should I review memes? Can you recommend good computer glasses? I don't have any. As you can tell by this light behind me here, it's just searing my retinas like some seared salmon on the grill. What are you listening to? It's called Jones Meadow. It's called Boy by Jones Meadow. Do you listen to K-pop? Not intentionally. Sometimes I creep on the people in Discord and see what people in Discord are listening to on Spotify. To find some new music. Found some decent music, but I'll run into some K-pop and some anime music now and then. Let's see. Here we go. What makes you happy? Myself. I make myself happy. I'm pretty comfortable just being alone. I think that's pretty good. On video on making a living without a corporate job. Well, there's lots of ways to make money in life. I mean, you can drive Uber and not work a corporate job. You could drive Lyft. You could do Amazon delivery. You could do Rover. You could do Amazon Turk. You could do a bunch of survey sites and then put money into Facebook ads. You could review stuff for money. You can build a brand. I mean, that's what I can think of off the top of my head. There's lots of stuff you can do for money. View or react? React. Are you gonna lead the charge to Area 51? Nah. Is Mechanical Dad done with YouTube? He's not done, but he helps me do mine instead because my channel makes money and his isn't even monetized, right? So I spend a lot of time helping him to do his stuff when he could just help me do my stuff, and that later on when I have money and I don't have to worry about what he's doing. What's up with the sad song? I don't think it's sad. People can start a business. You can sell goods on eBay without starting a business. Gunner glasses, they're pretty cool. Make a video about what happened to you and your wife. Well, that's what Techly did today, apparently. I was thinking about it, but there wasn't much to the story. I'm 29. What do you think about the FIRE movement? The independents retire early? I think a lot of people work salary jobs that do the FIRE movement, and so the way that they do things is just reduce living expenses and put everything in the 401k. You accepting sponsorships? I'm pretty picky with sponsorships because it depends on what I'm shilling. I prefer to handle it myself. Like I don't want to sell out. Like the money's great, but it's not enough to really pay off my mortgage, so I'll get it myself. Enjoy the videos? Thanks, man. Where's your wife? Don't know. Don't care. Doesn't matter. She's not my wife. She's probably somebody else's. I don't know. Yeah, I was married. I'm divorced. She divorced me. She divorced me, went to the police station, filed it. And then that was it. I had to leave Finland and find a job. How good do I need to get? It's how you can sell yourself to the job. You can be a terrible programmer and get a job. If you could sell, you can get a job. I don't use recruiters. I don't think people should. I don't know. Do a software developer stereotype video? Nah, that's like insulting the audience. What was your FTE? Eric, yeah, so that was my job. That was the last time I got let go from a job. Not the one I quit, but the one before that. Maybe you should just make a video about it. There's not that much to it. There's really not that much to a video. It wouldn't be 10 minutes. If I can't hit 10 minutes, then, you know. You're wasting 20's video where you talk about the wife saying you weren't being yourself on video. Yep, that was facts. Actually, what the heck? Bugs. He's really into my idea. What? Do a small documentary comparing the lives of junior software engineers versus intermediate versus senior. You can expand to other jobs. Yeah, someone would have to let me. Someone would have to let me come in there and do it. I think doing a Discord chat where we just sit and talk to each other is not, it's just not as fun. It's not as fun for me. Should I be enthusiastic during an interview, then be lazy for 6 months? What? Finding the right type of music for you? What? You just listen to stuff. Contact people directly. To be honest, dude, I don't really care about the differences between juniors and mid-level and intermediate, because titles don't mean anything. There's a lot of senior engineers that have 10 years experience, but they're like juniors, you know? Just because you've had a job that didn't change and didn't move with the times, somehow your company stayed in business. Technically, you're a senior engineer on paper, but you still don't know how to do anything. You just got lucky. I could make a video without interviewing people on it. And it's just not exciting for me. No sequel or sequel? I like sequel, but people want to see that. You say people, but you mean yourself, not people. Greetings from Germany. Welcome aboard. Tip on starting a new business? It's not hard to start a business. You just apply. Actually, yesterday I had to renew my business. So let's see. In 12 days from now is when I started my business. 1 year ago. August 13th was when I opened Grind Reel LLC. That's probably when I'll make a video that says entrepreneur for 1 year. Here's what I learned. That'd be good. And then maybe I'll make another video at 200K subscribers that's like, this is how much I make on YouTube. But I don't want to make those videos because I know they'll do good and I don't have anywhere to direct that traffic. So I'm just being honest and upfront, right? If I'm going to make a video on how much I made on YouTube, you can be sure that I'm going to have a course on how I did this and everything I know. And if I make that course and if I make the video and don't have the course ready, all that traffic goes to waste. So no, got to finish it first. Have you done video game dev, and does it interest you? I've done video game dev. I've released a game on the store. You can go play it. As an entrepreneur, do you find the finances to be tight? I mean, I live under my means, so it's not that big of a deal. How much did you make from all the revenue this year? I don't know. I haven't looked at my taxes yet. I got to file quarterly next month, so we'll see then. How to find long-term clients for front-end work? I mean, long-term is in the negotiation part, right? What are your plans with this channel? I mean, plans are just to keep making content because that's what I like doing at the end of it. Did you guys go watch iDubbbz's new video called Full Force, where it's like a documentary? That'd be fun to do. I thought about making another video where I go visit Patrick and you actually see the before and after. Good time of day. Dude, what up? Alexa, ask this guy. Yeah, am I pessimist or optimist? I'm neither. I just get stuff done. I'm too busy doing stuff to care. Halfway through Unscripted? Yeah, it's probably the best book you'll ever read. Or you might be one of those people in the chat that's like, you're so negative. Oh my god. Whatever. That's cool. I'm not, but it's cool. I like how you name the live streams Daily Stand-Up. Yep. I mean, why are you so neutral? Because I don't want, like, I have opinions. My opinions are pretty opinionated. That's why they're called opinions, but otherwise I stay pretty neutral. There is nothing really good or bad in life, just your perception of it, right? MJ DeMarco Unscripted? The only way. MJ DeMarco is the best. Are we a cult? Absolutely. Demetrius, exactly. Skinny Slim, what up? Connecting with the grinder, but there's a tad dark in what you're saying. Feels like you could use some more exciting vision. There's nothing dark in hating corporate, okay? There's nothing dark in that. It's just dark if you're in it and you don't like it when you hear it. Should we drink the Kool-Aid? I will drink it with you guys. A lot of people that are like, you're so depressing, like you're so negative and like, wow, sour attitude. Like a lot of those people are working those jobs, and instead of listening to me, they're just, oh, he's talking to me. He's just a hater. Okay, that's fine. Have you made a Google Chrome extension before? I have. I didn't release it though. What do you miss most about Finland? The chicks there were pretty hot, but I was married, so did not apply. Documentary is great. Maybe a collab with one of the YouTube friends you have. I don't really have any. Thoughts on people disliking you at work? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares if someone likes you? Who cares if someone doesn't like you? Just do you. Who cares? Do a Full Force remake with... yeah. Would you get married again? Absolutely not. You want some Kool-Aid? Here you go. Here you go. Christopher. Views for alpha males only. How to edit recorded videos? Any free app? Yeah, you could get DaVinci Resolve. That will work fine. He's Canadian. Who? Not me. Choco, what up, dude? Making of videos of your YouTube process? I thought about maybe doing a day in the life. I don't necessarily know you'd want to see everything that I do unless you wanted to learn how to do it. If you want to see it, I'll make a video. I see your Brave cert verified. Does it generate much? No, it's like $1 every 6 months. I mean, it depends on the tokens too, right? The basic attention tokens. What do you think about the average system? I don't know what you mean. Have to go back to a corporate job next week. No trust in the industry. Good. Keep applying. If you're going to get a job in the corporate industry, if you're going to get a corporate job, always have other jobs on the side. Always have a side hustle. Maybe that's what the video I'll make is. Always have a side hustle. And here are some examples of having a side hustle. Can we expect a Minecraft stream? Right now. What? No. Full stack food delivery app. Is it profitable? Is it profitable? I mean, how much money are you going to spend on it? How are you going to market it? That's your bottleneck. You can have a great app, but if no one uses it, doesn't matter. Wish I had more to offer you. Dude, it's all good. I really want to do some documentaries where I fly out and I just tell some stories. Just watch people's stories. That's what I like doing. I like filmmaking. Filmmaking and storytelling is what I enjoy. And every time I make a video where I tell a story, like how I wasted my 20s or why I won't work a dev job, apparently people really like that. So I should probably do more of that stuff. Just not dev related, but who cares, right? You got to keep moving. You got to keep graduating. You got to keep changing and evolving. That's why there's a lot of people that have like a favorite band and then the band changes their sound the next album and they gain new viewers and some of the old ones, but then some of the old ones are like, oh, this is not why I listen to your music. It's so different. It's the same thing for anything in life. I put my time in for dev, got bored, it wasn't for me, didn't like it, time to move on. Your non-dev related stuff is amazing. That's what I really like doing. I think I used to write a lot. I write a lot in the mornings. Sorry, I'm not trying to rant. Let me read the stuff. Ray, hey, thanks, man. Do you have any friends, or are you too busy working? I have friends. They're just from childhood that live in other states. I had what I thought were friends from work. I don't talk to any of them anymore. What do you think of Medium? Why would you use Medium when you could just drive traffic to your own website? Connor, what's up, man? How are you? What do you think about working in a blockchain-based company? Could be good. Be an investigative journalist specifically for the dev community. Well, I think I'm already that. I don't need to be an investigative journalist to know how it works. Do you struggle with procrastination? Sometimes. I'm born in July, dude. July 17th. That's my birthday. Just turned 29. Would you ever fly out to New York City? I've never been. Could be good. Go find MKBHD. Whoever else is there. 368 Club, but Casey's not there anymore. Ever done freelancing on Upwork? Okay, Upwork is not freelancing. Upwork is contract work. You can call it freelancing, you can call it whatever you want, but it's not. That's just contract work. Freelancing is when you go create the job for yourself, and you sell yourself, and you make money. That's freelancing. Otherwise, taking a contract or a job on Upwork is just a contract job. And it's a race to the bottom because Upwork takes 20% unless you're in the elite. But to get to the elite part, you got to work a bunch of crappy other jobs. If you fly out, I got you with room. Hey, that'd be cool. I don't know. I'd want to have like an Airbnb, I think, wherever I go. I enjoy the storytelling videos the most. Me too. They just take time. Infiltrate a company, but try and hide your YouTube and do some investigative journalism. Yeah, I've tried that. I've thought about doing that, but how do I get inside the company? I think what I want to do is post on LinkedIn and be like, hello, you may think that I don't like corporate, and you're right, but I'd like to give any companies out there an opportunity to show me how you treat your employees, and I will come in and document it if you're okay with that. That's what I'd really like to do, is just post on LinkedIn, like, hey guys, if you're not a crap company, prove it to me. Let me come in. Let me document it. I'm not a complete D-bag all the time. Like, I'm going to ask you questions about why don't you let them work from home. If they have NDAs, it's whatever, right? Like, if they have IP, I won't film it or I won't put it in there. But I need a company to let me come in and film them for a day. And I'm going to ask them the hard questions. I'm going to be like, why do you pay this much? How come he gets paid more than this? What do you look for when you're hiring? What do you like all the questions that everyone is too afraid to ask? That's what I'll ask because I don't want to work there. And if a company believes in what they're doing and they think that they're a good company, I'm not a complete D-bag all the time, just most of the time. Just to companies. No one's going to do that because of the risk of you. I mean, there's no risk. If you're not a crap company, then I'm not going to make it look like you're crap. If you're a company that's like, yeah, our employees can come in if they want or they can stay home if they want, we don't care. This is why we pay them what we pay them. We looked at the job title here on Glassdoor, and based on the area that we live in, this is the market value, so this is what we pay. Okay, cool, great. That is acceptable to me. Just be honest about it. Be like, have you ever had to fire people? What makes you decide to fire somebody? Is it about hours? Is it about their financial situation? Is it about if there's a single woman out there, for all you single ladies in the chat or stay-at-home moms in the chat, if a girl goes to a job, are you not going to possibly hire her because she risks getting pregnant and having a kid and you don't want to have to deal or give her maternity leave? Stuff like that. The real hard questions that these corporations don't want to answer. And if there's a good company out there, they'll let me in. They'll ask me. Anyways, you guys get it. That would be a super interesting documentary series. Truth is, no company has all the answers. Great. Well, that's cool. Let's formulate some thought patterns around why they're doing what they're doing. You know, let's talk about it. Maybe these companies, I don't know, but I would need a company. If there's like some dude that runs a company, they're like, hey Josh, come in and document our company and I'll prove to you that not everyone is like this. Great, give me a chance, let's do it. But you can be sure that I'm going to ask you the questions and maybe I'll learn a thing or two. Wouldn't every company BS you? I mean, I can see through it, right? It's like when people were telling me how to do sales on that one cold calling video, they're like, you need to do this and this, and you need to smile and stick to the script, and you need to ask them about them. Hello, sir, have you ever considered letting a YouTuber promote your products? Like, I can see through that stuff. I can see through sales and the BS and all that crap. So, it's just like, if someone's doing that to me, you know, I'm gonna get it. What about doing coding tutorials? That will never happen. It's not, I don't like it. It's boring. There's plenty of them already. If Gary Vee would want to let me come in, I'd like to see how he operates his company. I know he's just straight up about it. He's like, if you're not doing work that I like, you're fired. Oh, great. At least he's upfront and honest. But let's define what good work is. Comment on Herbalife. Oh, I mean, that's just multi-level marketing. And multi-level marketing is a pyramid scheme with a crappy product at the end. The money is made by recruiting people, not with the product, right? Gary Vee has terrible reviews from employees. One of the toughest decisions is always hiring someone. Hiring, I imagine, is pretty hard. But, like, firing somebody is probably also equally hard. But what happens if you hire someone and then you just, like, you decide that you're not doing that thing anymore and you have to let that person go? Do you try to reassign him? Do you try to give him a new skill set before you do that? How does that work? You know, let's talk about this. I like Gary Vee, but he gets repetitive. So the thing with Gary Vee is that Gary Vee is in the business of getting new people. He's trying to reach more people. His audience that loves him, but Gary Vee's in the business of reaching more people all the time. He's trying to get new faces, not so much the same faces. That's why he repeats the same stuff a lot. He's said that before. Would you ever consider hiring people for your own business? I hired my dad. My dad works for me. I pay him as a 1099 contractor. Coogie. What? I don't really have one. Will you play WoW Classic? I mean, I'll probably log in, run around, but then I'll be like, yeah, this is gonna take me all day to get to level 8, so I'm done with this. And there's gonna be a bunch of tryhards, you know. How tall are you? I'm 6'2". Six foot 1, 6'2", somewhere in there. Not quite either one, like 6'1.5", 6'2", whatever. I've gone bankrupt and had to lay folks off. Didn't retrain them. Yeah, I mean, there's no guarantee with a job, and I have to be upfront. If I hired somebody, I'd have to be very. He's 5'5". I'm not 5'5". No. Yeah, I pay my dad. I business expense my dad since he does work for me. There's no sense in me. There's no sense in me collecting profit and then giving that profit to my dad, because then you have to pay taxes on that. So why don't I just employ my dad to do work for me and then business expense him instead of giving him profit, right? What book are you reading? What kind of podcast? Book, I'm reading Seduction by Robert Greene. Podcasts, not so many podcasts. Mostly audiobooks. If you work hard, you will get everything. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Joe Rogan, your views? Yeah, Joe Rogan and I would probably get along. We'd be on the same page. Can you tell us a little bit about your bikes? I only have one. It's a 1050 Speed Triple Triumph 2012, red and black. Aftermarket exhaust. Do you 420? Nope, never 420'd. Get on the podcast. I mean, you'd have to invite me. Unreal or Unity for AR dev? I saw Unity's 2019 update pretty recently. Did you guys see that? I didn't actually watch it because, well, I didn't have sound on, but I watched it. Do you invest in Bitcoin? Bitcoin's not an investment. Bitcoin is a gamble. You can call it an investment. If you believe in anything enough, you could think it's an investment, but I don't believe in it enough to call it an investment. It's a gamble. 2019.2, yeah, I saw that. It looked pretty cool. It's like the lottery. Whenever you watch videos of the lottery, people are like, well, you can't win if you don't play. It's just an investment. And like, wait, what? The lottery is not an investment. Be careful with Bitcoin. I mean, I get technically it's an investment, but because the market goes up and down, right? And you invest into things like that. But I'm just saying the market for cryptocurrency is so volatile because I've invested personally into it and lost a bunch of money. It's so volatile that's it's not, in my personal opinion, it's not safe enough to be considered an investment. And it can be manipulated so easily, just like other markets. So I prefer assets, like a material thing, like a house. Where are you invested in then? Well, I don't really put a whole lot of money into investments. Because most of the time I put my money back into the business because I'm interested in doing this because I like doing this. I made 2,000% gains in crypto. You just got to know when to get in and when to get out. Okay, so that whole, you just have to know when to get in and when to get out is probably what everyone says that likes crypto. You just have to know when to get in and when to get out. You have to just know when it's going to get pumped and dumped. Like, okay, bro, but how do you know that? Well, you just play the market and lose a bunch of money first, and then you get lucky, and then you claim that you know when to get in and get out. You get lucky like 3 times. You know, like, okay, just learn how to get in and get out. That's like it doesn't take. A side hustle video would be good. We could do a side hustle video. Do you own a Rolex? No, I don't have a Rolex. Will you make more money just investing in a mutual fund than investing in Bitcoin? I think it depends. The way the market's going, you'll 10x your investment in 5 years. Let's see, the thing with Bitcoin is that I was invested when the market was really high, and then it died, right? And I still have all my stuff. I still have a whole bunch of Ethereum. I still got a whole bunch of Tron. I have a little bit of Bitcoin. I got bunches of coins, and I held on to all of them. I haven't spent any of them, but I haven't made my money back either. I think I would just invest in real estate, because even when the market's down in real estate, if someone's renting your house, they're paying off your mortgage and you're making passive income, assuming you have the, you know. I'm thinking of paying Wix to create my tutorial site. I'm not a coder. Juan, don't do it, dude. Just don't do it, man. Just go learn how to make a WordPress. It takes like 5 minutes. Go to pantheon.io, create a free account, install WordPress, and just drag and drop some stuff. It's really not that hard. Can you repeat that really quick? Which coins? Yeah, exactly right. But no, I haven't traded anything. So that was before the tax law was added to where if you make any trades, you have to pay tax, right, on the trades. I had all my crypto before that tax law was put into place, and I haven't touched or traded anything. So if I do ever take it out, I have the long-term investment gain. So only 50 or 15% capital gains tax instead of 30. Would you suggest people start on YouTube? If that's what they like to do, I personally like it. Crypto YouTubers? I don't know. Crypto YouTubers are hard because crypto YouTubers could be like, hey, this is the coin that I'm buying. And now that coin goes up because the crypto YouTuber said it, so people buy it, so the value goes up. And then he sells. And he's like, oh no, my crypto coin died. Like, crypto YouTubers have so much influence over whatever coins they like. Oh yeah, where's the guy who's like, buy AMD, their earnings call is coming up? Literally everyone lost money. It's terrible. Pantheon Express, can I add videos there? Pantheon Express. No, it's just Pantheon.io, I think. Got an email saying someone put 8,000 bucks in my Bitcoin wallet that doesn't exist. Should I trust? I mean, see if you could take it, right? See if you can cash it out. Then you'll know if it's real. You said you can't get investors for real estate purchase in a 50-50 joint venture. In the UK, is it actually a thing? Not in, I have no idea, dude. I'm not in the UK. Yeah, I mean, crypto needs usability. It needs adaptability. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I've been burned and I still have it. It's just cryptos come and go, but blockchain will stay. So when we figure out how to use blockchain in a way that can scale, and cryptos have more uses, rather than everyone trying to create their own currency. I don't know. You guys remember those couple crypto YouTubers that were always talking about BitConnect? The guys that like got in like lots and lots and lots of trouble because they just shilled BitConnect every single time about how they made all their money. And then like the BitConnect died. And then they're like, oh, don't worry, I'm not selling. Now they're like homeless and going to jail. Trayvon James. Yeah, Trayvon James. He was a big shill for BitConnect. There was that other dude, that young guy. What was his name? Do you ever think Bitcoin will ever skyrocket to 100K? Well, for that to happen, the price of anything is what people are willing to pay for it. So what you're asking me, do you think people will ever be willing to pay $100,000 for a piece of Bitcoin? That's what you're asking. So people would have to put so much money into it that the value would keep going up to 100K because they think it's worth 100K. It's just Crypto Nick. Yeah, that was it. Crypto Nick. He deleted everything. Hi Josh, want a garage to build your aircraft? Dude, I'd love to have a garage. Trayvon James he's back but different personality. Yeah, I mean he lost everything, right? He lost everything and the people that supported him lost everything. It's kind of hard to like him. Bring your girlfriend back on the stream. We're not girlfriend and boyfriend. That's not how this works. I was just an early adopter. Okay, so 2,000% gains don't matter unless you pick the right coin and that coin sticks around. What do you do for chill? This right here, chill with the stream. The thing with crypto is if you bought a tiny amount, you might make some nice money on it. Okay, what you're saying is the same thing that people say to themselves when they go and gamble. Well, if you just spend $5 at blackjack, you know, there's a chance you could win a lot of money. It's a gamble. The market's too volatile for me to consider it as an investment. That's just, it'd have to be something with, it'd have to be play money. It'd have to be fun money. Like really, really big fun money, not money that I want to invest because I want to live a wealth life, you know? Josh, do you enjoy coding or you just do it for the money? Neither. I do coding when I need to, and when I have to, I like it. Read the rest. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I agree with you. We agree. I'm not dissing the comment. We're on the same page. I'm on your side. I was just expanding on it to like what people say, not what you say. You should do a video about your new money grind. There's no money grind. It's just it's about creating value. It's about creating value. For me, I have value offer in a few different ways. I could teach you how to do YouTube. I could teach you how to set up. I can teach you everything you need to get. I can teach you how to build a brand. I can teach you digital marketing. I can teach you programming. I can teach you how to host an e-commerce site. I can teach you how to write those things so that stuff sells. I can teach you how to push things. Like I can teach you the giant circle of e-commerce if you have a skill that you want to sell, you know? But it's not about chasing money. It's about creating value and giving skills to other people or giving a product or service to other people that they want. I don't chase money. Money is a byproduct of good value to a mass amount of people. Freelancing, How should I apply my C++? You could do Unreal Engine or Arduino's. Grindreel is your website. Yeah, it's not good. It needs work. Can you teach me how to twerk? Absolutely, dude. Go. You need a red solo cup first. Practice flipping it. Also watched Tech Lee's video and saw your comment. Looking forward to hearing about that story. It's not as long as his. It's not an 11-minute video worth, but yeah. Maybe I'll just make it. It's called I Was Married. And then everyone will be like, Tech Lee just released this. Which programming language are you the most efficient? Maybe JavaScript. You say that you don't chase money, but you've done videos where you complain about thinking about work and not being paid for it. No, I've done videos where I said I'm thinking about work in my car, and I said this counts as work. Can I take that off of my day? Can I take the hour that I'm being paid off my day? That's what I said, which in a way is, I guess, complaining about not being paid, but you know, you're providing value to the company, right? So you don't chase money, you chase the value that you provide to the company, and the company pays you. It's all about value. You have no, what are you saying? Is CryEngine good? There's not enough documentation on it. Officially a cloud engineer, feels food. Dude, I want some food. I'm hungry. You see Tech Leads? Yep. Josh, why grind reel the name? Because it's a grind, right? It's a documenting. Value equals money though, doesn't it? No, value equals a product or a service or something that you can provide that people want to give their money for. So you need to create value. Okay, you need to create a product or something that a bunch of people want to use because it helps them do something, or it entertains them, or it does something for the market. That's what value is. You got to make something people want. So I make a resume that does really good, that helps people because it helps them give a resume, right? That's how it works. Just make a video about how you're making money, not necessarily a tutorial, just your personal experience. Yeah, I will, but I'm going to have a course on how I do it, right? So if you want to learn how I make money, great. I'll sell you the course on how to do it, but I try not to be the guy selling courses on how to sell courses. I would like to keep providing value as much as possible, whether that's in the form of entertainment. But there's a lot that goes on behind this, right? I don't think I should be able to quit my job. Well, I quit my job like almost a year ago. And I don't think that I should have been able to quit my job at that time. But because of how I run things, I quit my job at like 22,000 subscribers or less. But because of how I run things, it didn't matter, right? There's so much more to it if you know how to do the digital marketing and the sales, stuff like that. Then you can do it. It's crazy to think this is live. I'm so used to watching videos. Well, what up, Mimi? Craig, I might feel a pizza later. Craig, I want pizza. Haven't done keto in a while. Did you just stop mechanical engineering because you didn't like it or what? I knew that I didn't like it because I looked at everyone else's faces and I was like, yeah, these people are dead inside. I'm out. Where do I go to create a resume? Google Docs will work fine. You're the people's dev? I don't know about that. I'm just... Too many guys selling courses on how to sell a course. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will sell you a course on how to make, it's just very meta. So I try to stay as technical as possible. Like if I were to sell a course on how to make money, it would be, this is how you set up a website. I can't give you the product to sell. That is on you. But this is how you set up the website. This is how you hook up the ads. This is how you price it. This is how you write it. This is how you design it. Like it's stuff like that. But I can't give you a service to sell. And that's where people get upset. They're like, what's a good way to make money? If I told you, everyone would go do it, and then the market would be saturated, and then no one would make any money. That's how it works. Some guy told me Bitcoin's going to 100K. I took his word for it. Dude, you just made that dude some money. Make some game. I should. But the thing with games is that they're very time consuming. You could spend all day just to get your character to jump properly and animate correctly because of some bug. Right, that's a whole day where I could have spent that making money. It's making games are a time sink, and I would need to have my financials set up enough for me to be able to do it. And right now I don't. Does your channel grow organically? Do you do something after? No, I don't. I just post. I post, and that's it. But I engage, right? I try to engage. Handmade hero, dude making a game from scratch 4 years in and still going at it. Yes. Games take a while. 4 years is crazy. Did you quit or try to negotiate if the owners... Wait, what? Do you try to quit or negotiate if the owner's son isn't doing his work and low-key threatening you? Yeah, I mean, you go talk to the owner about how his kid is being a kid. Good morning. Did you read The Richest Man in Babylon? Nope. You should join the Programmers Guild. What do they do? Did you engage on YouTube first before creating your store? Yes. I've always done one video, one live stream. So Sulman Jamali wants to shout out this channel. You can go check him out. Do you play chess? I don't. You should read it. Okay. Do you think athletic clothing market is saturated? No, there's a lot of things that are saturated. So the only thing that separates you is executional excellence. That's how you do things. You have to be really good at what you do, or have to have a niche that people haven't touched yet, and then you can branch. So that was my whole strategy, right? We'll just be honest. My whole strategy is that, like, look, there's a whole lot of people that want to know how to get a job. I can help people get a job. I can do that day and night because I've had a whole bunch of them. Okay? It's not that I'm a bad worker, and it's not like I'm a bad programmer. I'm not the greatest. I'm not, I'm not the worst. But, I could do that, and that was a niche. And so now I've reached a point where I can kind of do what I actually really love doing, which is storytelling and stuff. Do you even lift? Yeah, dude. I took a couple days off. Video on data structures. You won't find that here. Do you have legs? Nope. Any music industry tips? It's all about getting the music out there. You got to get it in front of people. How would you feel about working at a game company, like making games if it paid? Why would I need to work at a game company to make games? I can do that right here, Marketing techniques to try and sell your product. Marketing techniques? Well, I mean, you could post in Facebook. You can use Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Basically, you need traffic. You need people to go to your product. That is the bottleneck. You need people to go to your product. How do you do it if you don't have a brand? For me, I have YouTube, so I don't have to pay for ads. I can just be like, hey guys, I have this new thing, go check it out, and people will go check it out. If you don't have a brand, you can't do that. I realized this a long time ago when I first started. I was like, holy crap, this is really powerful, because otherwise I have to spend a bunch of money and put it in people's Facebook ads, and now the people on Facebook know it's an ad because it says it's an ad, and they know that I want their money, and they know that they have no relationship with me, and they don't trust me. Whereas if I build a brand and I have products, I could build a relationship with them, and they can get to know who I am, and then they can really decide if they want to buy or not. And I was like, this is really powerful. This beats Facebook ads all day. But you don't want to take advantage of that. You don't want to. Well, you do if you want to monetize stuff, but you don't want to sell garbage. Video on how to build a brand. That's not a video. That's like a 3-month course. Hold on. GH5 battery died. If if I were to do something, it'd probably be like a brand building masterclass. And that's what I'm working on in my free time when I'm not making videos. I'm making a course for how to do everything that I've done. So if you want to quit your corporate job, you want to do what I do, make videos on a topic, I'll teach you how to do it. Then you can quit. I'll sell you a course on that because I didn't think I could do it. You don't want to be engineer truth. What's better to boost your career, master's degree or certifications? Just do better work and learn how to sell yourself. You can just build an actual brand and document the process. Kind of, but documenting is good when you don't have value to provide, but providing value is what is top notch. So right now, you guys are asking me how I sell products, and I'm answering with you have to have traffic. That's the value there, right? You have to have videos that provide value in some way. You can't just be like, hey guys, I'm at the water park today, and I'm about to go down this slide. Like, no one cares, typically. There's no value there. I'm 29. Are you watching a replay? Raven, there's no replays. Have you watched Tech Lead's new vid? Of course. What to do after college? Pro tips. Pro tips are try a bunch of stuff, man. That's what you do. How do we market music for independent artists? Marketing music. Okay, so you can go to all the places where music is posted, right? But what I would recommend would be to teach how to make the music. Show people how to make the music that you're making and talk about why you're doing it this way and how other people can do it too. That way you're providing value to people. And then you can also post the songs. So teach people what you're doing. If you're trying to grow something, teach people what you're doing, or at least show them why you're doing it. Don't just talk about this is what it is, please buy. Because that's lame, man. People can see through it. Calculated risk taker. How to? What? Wouldn't that only work if you're good? Define good. Calculated risk. I mean, how much do you really care if you lose it all? That's how you calculate risk. How much do you really care if you lose everything and have to be on the street? That's up to you. Are you willing to lose? And if not, don't do it. See yourself, tech lead's wife left him. Yeah, I know. Best book you read? MJ DeMarco, Unscripted. What things do I need to be aware of at the time of signing a contract? How do I protect myself? NDAs are going to be common, right? You're going to get a lot of NDAs. Maybe just ask, at some point in time, if I move on from this job or we go different ways, is there anything I can do to show this work as evidence that I've been working? Ask them if there's an NDA. If there's a non-compete, don't go. That's stupid. That's probably about it. Maybe ask for overtime compensation. It doesn't have to be money. It could be anything, I'll watch him after this. What are you talking about? Having a good brand isn't the only way of fulfilling the needs of a smaller niche. Well, yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean you can have a product, or you can fulfill the needs of a smaller niche that bigger companies need. But how are you going to get those bigger companies to notice your product out of a sea of products? Now, again, you need some sort of brand or reputation, which is what a brand is. You play Fortnite? I can't build. Everyone worried about tech lead. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Go ask him, dude. Go send him a message. What is NDA? It means you can't show your work. I have a work contract in Europe, 3 months. Resignation period. Now I realize it's kind of long. How would you negotiate lowering it? Yeah, that's insane. You got to give 3-month notice. That's I mean, I don't know if you already signed it. No can do. Otherwise, just be like, that's really long. I'll give you 30 days. At what point in self-teaching can you say you're proficient enough in a language to start working? How do you know? You'll never know. You just have to apply. When you start asking that question, that's when you apply. Is YouTube your full-time job? No, I don't have a full-time job. I have a lot of different hustles that I do that I enjoy. But YouTube is what I like to do the most. I'll say that. I do YouTube even before I got paid. I did YouTube. And now I do YouTube because it pays more than I got paid at jobs. But it wasn't always like that. I worked a teaching job. I taught code to people one-on-one. I mentored them. I got a lot of people jobs one-on-one. I worked a dev job, and then I quit. And I wasn't a bad dev. I redesigned an entire application from scratch. And then I quit because I like doing this way more. Can you elaborate more on some side hustles? I mean, what are you good at? That's the question. Are you good at something that you can sell? And if not, there's a couple other services that you can do. Where did you work? What? Did you make videos about all your current hustles? No, I haven't made a video about that. Because they're not ready yet. I don't want to make a video about it and not have anywhere to drive the traffic. If I say I have a bunch of side hustles where I'm making a bunch of courses, but they're not done yet, people are going to be like, oh, let me see the courses. And then they're not going to be done. And I'm going to lose out on that. No. So I have to be really careful. I'm always thinking like 10 steps ahead. Every time I make a video and I don't direct that traffic anywhere, I'm losing it. I'm losing out. That's how you monetize on YouTube. You don't depend on ad revenue. Ever been into CS:GO trading? Back when before they implemented all the stuff, before they implemented all the trading rules of like you got to hold on to a product or the item for like 2 weeks. Holy crap, you can talk for literally all day. I mean, it's been an hour. What do you think of selling on Amazon? How are you going to get people to buy your products? Make another video with Patrick. Dude, he's a good guy. Sometimes you speak like PewDiePie. Well, I think we're probably the same age and sound pretty similar, except I don't have a Swedish accent. What do you think about business degrees? I think that business degrees are useless. I think that an MBA in business it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. I think if you get a business degree, you're going to end up working at the dude between the Best Buy doors that's like, you have a good day now. That's what a business degree is going to get you. A business degree, if a business degree was great, right? It would teach you how to have a business and own a business and make a bunch of money. But a business degree doesn't give you a product or a service to sell. How would you know? Because I run a business without a business degree. A business degree doesn't give you a business. It just gives you a business degree. A business degree tells you how to run a business, maybe, but you've never actually ran one because it doesn't give you a business to run. It just tells you how to theoretically run one. And most of the time, theory and implementation are very, very different. Unless you go to a top university. Top university is subjective. You can go to a top university and get an MBA, and it still won't give you a business to run. What about scaling up? You're a one-man business. I like being a one-man business. I will specifically lose out on money because that's not what's most important to me. How much does university reputation matter? It only matters as much as the person paying you money thinks it matters. But if you go to a top university and you have a business degree and you're going to open your own business, why do you care about what prestige the university has? You own a business. You're working for yourself. You pay yourself. You're not dependent on some company to respect. My customer values that I went. You think people care about where you went to school? Your customers? No. Unless you're like business to business, right? And then they want to see the CEO's credentials or some BS. But I don't do business to business. Wish I could watch this video years ago before. I know because I started doing an international business degree, and then I realized this doesn't actually give me anything. This doesn't give me a business. This doesn't give me a product to sell or a service to sell or something to provide. This doesn't give me anything. It just tells me how to communicate effectively with customers. And what does that even mean? I'm not having an in-person business. It's just a joke. Do you think current situation when people have to jump over their head just to get a job is okay? What do you mean? Let's see. You assume all people who get business degrees want to start a business. Yes, because otherwise you would just get a real degree. I know that's no true Scotsman, but like, why would you get a business degree and not want to own a business or operate a business? Because you want to be a middle management, which means you're not good enough to do the actual tech job, but you're not important enough to make any business decisions. It's just, I don't know. If you get a business degree and don't want to have a business, do something else. Because you can learn everything in business without doing a business degree. That's what I'm saying. Where's your dad? He's at home right now. You think going to the strip club during lunch with your consultants is okay? You can't business expense that anymore. They removed that. You used to be able to business expense client entertainment until last year when they did the jobs and tax cuts for America thing. They removed client entertainment as a tax write-off. You used to be able to take your clients to the strip club and go pop bottles and throw some dollar bills and business expense that, because that was a thing, and then they removed that. Can you believe that? You could business expense strip clubs with your clients until 2018. Do you have any passive income not related to programming or YouTube? Not yet. Do you feel like over the years you've lost interest in web development? I've never really had interest in it. It was just a way to pay the bills, and it wasn't that bad, and it let you work remote if you could find the right job. It was never because I loved web development. I never loved web development ever. It was just it paid decently. It let me work remote, and programming isn't so bad, and if it can do a lot of different things. It was just a utility hop. Do you have any stocks, ETFs, index funds? No, I don't have enough money for that. I usually reinvest. I haven't been doing this long enough to really to build up that type of capital. I haven't been in business for a year yet. So what do you love to develop? You're implying that I love to develop. I love building things, and if part of the process requires building, then building things with code, then I'll do it. But I don't just sit and code all day. If I wanted that, I'd get a job. What are your passions? Filmmaking, VFX, video games, traveling, helping people. That's my passion. You could do a video about the passion myth. I kind of did. I kind of addressed that. It's not like a whole video, right? The passion doesn't, like, the market doesn't care about your passion. It's basically what it is. Your passion is to be a pro soccer player. Let's look at that realistically. How are you going to convert your passion into a career? You're probably either gonna get on the team and make it, 1 out of a trillion here, or you're gonna end up being a soccer teacher and get paid nothing, and then be like, am I living a good life because I'm doing what I love? For me, I want money and a good life. So what I do is I'll take the hit on the passion. So I'll take something that's half passion and half makes money and put them together. I'll never just do passion, because all the fun things that people are passionate about usually don't make a lot of money. I'm coming from VFX. It's terrible. VFX is terrible as a job. VFX industry is absolutely terrible. All the things that I love have terrible industries. So the only way to do it is do it yourself and figure out a way to combine your passion with something that makes money. And so for me, I did web dev and film. I get to do YouTube. I love doing this stuff. And there's like web dev over here, which is like, it's fine. I'll talk about it. I help people. Your cubicle culture video got shared in the Lambda school. That's because Lambda's like all remote. It makes sense, What video editing? I use Premiere. Are you gonna play WoW Classic? I'll probably log in. If you were having a full-time job, is there any area in software engineering that you would choose over web dev? I wouldn't have a full-time job. I wouldn't do it. Not doing it. Yeah, passion does not equal job money, but you gotta live. So you can follow your passion and you can live in a cave and have no money. And so the one time you get to do your passion all day, is it really worth the trade-off? I want money and to do my passion. Isn't that what we all want? So speaking in practicality terms, which is what I'm all about, staying practical, you do half of each. You do half of each until you can do all of your passion. That's how you do it. You do something that you kind of hate but kind of love, and you put that together, which gives you not a lot of money, but you do that long enough and you figure out a way to generate enough money by doing half and half until you can do your full passion. Like for me, I could just make films and documentaries, and that's what I love doing, That's what you do. And then you do that long enough, and then you build that up high enough, and then you don't have to worry about it. The life formula is simple than it sounds coming from you. I'm saying because I've done it. How long have you been self-employed? I opened my business at work August 13th last year. Last year, I was in a meeting room with my CTO, and I opened my business. Was there a specific moment where you realized I should stop working for a company? It was when I was going to be homeless. Eric, if that's your passion, then there's all kinds of film areas that you could make videos with that. What business do you have? What does it entail? You're looking at it. This is the business. I don't have a business that's like, come on in, stop by with your car. We'll give you the old oil change. Like, no, I don't have a business in a typical sense. A business is a legal entity that you take money into so that you can business expense things and make a profit, and then you pay yourself that profit. That is a business. You guys think a business is, it has to be a company and you have to be building an application or a software or doing something. A business is a legal entity that collects money and then you pay yourself profit. That's it. How did your boss treat you? She was pretty chill. She was always chill. I was pretty boneheaded though. I was like, hey, I'm gonna work from home today. She's like, but you only have 2 days a week. I was like, I know, but I'm gonna work at home. If you need me, let me know. I'll come in. YouTube is way shaky, unstable business. My business is not YouTube. It's a piece of it. Got laid off from a digital agency in Finland. Started a filmmaking career. Always kept wondering how everyone. You know what really got me started in this, guys, is when I was 19 years old. It was summertime. Maybe I should make a video about this. I was 19 years old. It was summertime. I had school off. I was in college, but I wasn't going to the summer semester, and I wanted to learn how to paraglide. And the only place to paraglide in Georgia was 2 hours from my house, and you had to do it in the morning at like 10 o'clock. And then the late afternoon, and then during the day you would do ground school. And I just remember thinking, how are all these people here right now? I'm like, what do you do? Like, how are you here? You're 35 years old. How are you here right now? Don't you have a job? Don't you have a 9 to 5 to go to? How are you here? How are you here? You're like 40. You're like 28. How are you here? How are you all here? None of you are on vacation. How are you here in the middle of the day for 2 weeks at a time? And you're just fine. You know, how are you doing this? How are you living? How are you making money? And that was the first time I really kind of thought about, like, there's an alternative to not having to be at work Monday to Friday, because that's just what everyone does, right? Shouldn't I be? You know, it's weird to think about when I walk outside right now that everyone that I see is usually going back to work from lunch right now. It's very strange to think about. And I remember asking myself, there's an alternative. And because the paragliding was so dependent on the weather during the time of day, you just have to be ready when the weather's ready. You can't just leave your work and go paraglide. That's not how life works, you know? So I was like, how did these people set up their lives to where they can do this and just have as much time as they want during the day? How is this? You have a lot of hand gestures. It promotes what I'm saying. How comfortable should you get in life? Not comfortable? I don't know. That was just... I'm a goofy goober. Dude, what up? Why not start from glider? It's way cheaper and no motor sound. That's what it was. Paraglider. Why I quit gaming? I should probably write that down. I'm gonna write. That's a good idea. Thanks for the prompt, chat. Make a new note. I remember talking to people at paragliding. They're like, oh yeah, I'm already retired. And I'm like, but you're like 35. He's like, yeah, well, I started my own business and did okay. And then my business got bought. And, now I just paraglide. I'm like, oh, sweet. Why'd you choose to go to Finland? Oh, I got married there. My passion is to work up the corporate ladder. Then you do you, man. Real man plays sports. Okay, get the no true Scotsman out of here. I like your interviewing style. You grill them with questions we want to know. That's how I do. I ask the hard questions. All the questions that you think to yourself watching it. Why didn't you ask that, Tell YouTube to stop it every time I'm trying to do stuff. Josh is here. Dude, what up, Tyler? Welcome aboard. That doesn't answer me, man. You can get married anywhere. No, you can't. And that's not how this works. Did you need a divorce lawyer? No, there's no divorce lawyer thing going on. She just handed me the paper and was like, sign it. And I was like, no. And then she took it to the police station and said that I refused to sign it, and then she divorced me anyways. As a YouTuber, do you often hear, like, yeah, but you do work? What? Do you work or you just do YouTube? Yeah, I mean, I hear that a lot, but people are like, you just sit on your butt. Any monkey could make YouTube videos. Please show me your channel. Show me your consistency. Don't get married. It's a trap. Well, I mean, if someone told me that before that happened, I would say that you just haven't found true love. And now someone could say that to me, and I'd be like, you're right. How to deal with loneliness with remote work? I mean, loneliness with remote work is totally, that's more of a personality trait. You're going to have to come to terms with some stuff about yourself. If you get lonely with remote work, you got some other bigger things that you need to tackle first. You can blame it on remote work. If you're a social person, work in a place, if you're working remotely, work in a place that's social. Get married to a Latina and you will be happy. How about you just date a Latina indefinitely? I love to provide value to my manager. Dude, and the value that you provide to your manager, he appreciates. Getting married helps to get less deductions from your paycheck. Look, okay, number one, if you're worried about taxes, you're not making enough money. So if you get married because you need that extra little tax break, you're not making enough money. You're doing it for the wrong reasons anyways, so. How do you get girls? I talk to them. Get a dog if you're lonely. Dogs are good. Dogs will help. But the dogs get lonely too. Lots of tax breaks and stuff for marriage, but it's not a normal thing. Yeah, I mean, why would you getting married for tax breaks? That's first of all, that means you're not not getting married because you love each other, and then second, you're worried about tax, which means you're worried about your money situation, which means you should probably square that away first. Motivation is all about return. Motivation is temporary and fleeting anyways. I've chosen to do web development instead of game development. Well, good. There's more job opportunity and money there. Well, there's money everywhere, but game dev is rough to be in. If you have a lonely dog, get another. Yeah, that's what I did. That's how I ended up with 2 dogs. I got Suvi first, and then I had to work 12-hour shifts, and I was like, this is not right. So I got Oko, and then now they love each other. Now they go play. Yeah, if you're lonely, just go to the coffee shop or go work on a beach or just quit working and go talk to people. Like, if you get lonely remote working, you're working remote, so stop working and just do things that make you social again. How do I enable infinite money hacks in real life? If there was infinite money hacks, the money wouldn't have any value. So we don't want infinite money hacks. We would want more money hacks. Enough money to not affect inflation hacks. That's what you want. I'm a big fan of your discipline. Your uploads are super persistent. Yeah, that's the standard I hold myself to. One video and one video and one live stream a day. I gotta engage. How are you doing post-divorce? That was like years ago. I'm fine. A lot of girls, well, the one girl that I dated for a while, she's like, your ex-wife ruined you for marriage. Not all women are like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't get anything out of it. I'm not getting anything out of this. Let's see. Hire for passion and intensity. Well, I mean, you can find somebody that's passionate about building your business, I guess, but I'm not. Married men live longer than average. That's fine. I'll take less whining and complaining and a shorter life. I'll live a shorter life that I enjoy. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. Not trying to be offensive. If you look at marriage as a business, you'll never get married. Why would I want to dedicate my life to one woman? Are you kidding me? I'm good. I don't really need to get married to be happy, so I'm good, you know? How are you always so positive and happy and full of energy? Are you sure this is the right stream? Let's see. What were you doing at 22? Dude, I was trying to get a degree. So you prefer the hub? What? No, I prefer the real thing. Why? I just don't need to get married, dude. I'm good. Thanks. Been married. Check the box. Been married. I'm good. It's like my degree. Okay, I got a degree. Check. Got married. Check. I'm good. Went to boot camp. Check. Done it. A life experience checked off. Long-term loving relationship is the best thing in life. I mean, that sounds really opinionated. You know what I think is the best in life is living a good, fulfilled, happy life, regardless if you're married or in a relationship. That's what I think. I think you should be fulfilled in life, and if someone being in your life helps fulfill you, great. But for me, that don't work for me. I'm fulfilled with what I do. Why'd the music stop playing? Did we run out of songs? I think we ran out of songs. Let's start over. Let's see. There we go. That's just, it's just my opinion. If you want to go get married, you go get married. But I am good. Been there, done that. No thanks. Does your ex-wife get half your stuff? No, doesn't work. And I didn't have half of anything to take, So if you take half of nothing, you still get nothing. You watch any Gary Vee? Yeah, I like him. Josh, are you still coding? Sometimes. Is it freelance? Nope. Every day someone asks his opinion on Gary Vee. What's your opinion on Gary Vee? Do you guys like Gary Vee? Have you ever played chess? Seriously. I mean, like once. Bet she's creeping on your videos. Oh, dude, I bet they all creep on my videos. I got ghosted by some girl on Tinder, and all her roommates were like, he's a player. Look, he says he dates all these girls, and she just ghosted me. So it's like, whatever. I wasn't a jerk by any means, but you said that I'm just looking to have fun. Okay, great. You're the one that had the bio that said here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm like, you're gonna ghost me because you caught some feels, and I kept it 100 with you the whole time. Then you ghost. That's fine. That's fine. It's just funny, How long was your marriage? It was like 5 years. Marry your best friend. No, that's what I thought that I did, and that was a terrible decision. Once you're done working, what will you do? This is what I'm doing. Like, I love doing this. If I was getting paid, well, I obviously love getting paid, just like everybody, but I did this before that. So, she caught the feels while you kept it real. I mean, that's what happens, right? That's what happens. You keep it real. They say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Me too. And then the next thing you know, it's like 3 weeks, 4 weeks in, they're like, so like, what are we? We're just having a good time. That's what we're doing. Well, what are we? But like, do you like see anything? Weren't you one to hear that's like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, right? Well, yeah, but like, I really like what you're doing, and I think, and it's cool, and like, well, yeah, I bet, right? No thanks. That's just me, though. Josh, you gonna marry Patrick? I think he's taken right now, so I'm in line. She smelled the YouTube money. Yeah, I gotta be super careful with they see, they know what's up. They can go watch the live stream. They can see my ad revenue, like they know. Be a dating coach. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to be a dating coach. It's not too bad, especially like a two-man team dating coach. Like, that's the best, because like, this is what you could do, like the classic setup, right? Where I just pretend to be a creep, and there's like some cute girl at the mall that you want to talk to, but you don't have the balls to go cold approach and like talk to her. So I'll be the creep, I'll be the creep and be like, hey baby, how's it going? Right? And then the other dude will come save you from the creep, which is me, but we're both in on it, right? And then the girl's like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then boom, a conversation starter, done. Easy. Or you could just walk up and talk to him, but This is like Christmas. This is like Christmas trap music. I think the best cold approach I did was at the mall, and I walked up to a girl, and I kind of like I kind of just set like a jacket, you know? I was like, this looks amazing on you. Or I walked up with a jacket, and I was like, does this look good on me? And they're like, oh, what? And I was like, because I think it looks good. What does it look like on you? As long as you don't be a creep. You can't be a creep. It's a lot of dudes giving creep vibes. Move to south of France. I don't have a visa, dude. Sorry, I'm new. Who's Patrick? What's the cringiest pickup line you know? I don't know. Like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Or what? Let's see. Was your... well, there's always the one that's like, girl, did you fart? Because you blew me away. Or what else? Was your dad a baker? Because you have some nice buns. Or like... do you teach karate because your body is kicking? Obviously, these are terrible. You know? You should never say these. Fire. Absolute fire. How to not be a creep. Have money. Dress nicely. Communicate like they're a person instead of being... like, how do you talk to girls? You talk to girls like you talk to people. You know? You know, like have a nice body, have money, dress nice, talk to them like a person. Don't do pickup lines. I'm gonna try the fart one. Do you have blocked visa to the whole EU? No, I mean I can go back, but I can only go back for 90 days. Do you have a name or can I call you mine? No. Are you into open relationships then? I don't know if I'd even call them relationships. I would just say we're dating. And if I'm dating a girl and she says that she's dating, then I assume that she's dating other people. Is that an open relationship? I don't know. If she's with me and she says that she's with me, I guess she's my girl. But if she's not with me, she's not my girl anymore. That's how it works. But, you know, I don't ever call them my girl. That's just weird. I lost my number. Can I have yours? Ugh, that's a good one. Americans need a visa to visit Europe. I mean, you have one. It's built into the passport, but you can only go for 90 days. That's the thing. What about when she's just super hot? You just go talk. You know, you're just like, hey, I don't know, just talk to them. Tevin, you know, that was a good question. Not a lot happened in those 5 years. So, but it was like every time it did happen, it was like brand new every time because of the gaps between, you know? There's like the job gap, but it's like brand new every time. Go digital nomad? I mean, I could, but I have a mortgage, 2 dogs, and my parents. I need a dating algorithm. Wesley, what up, dude? Ooh, this is a good song. I might use this in my video today. I like this. This is super chill. If you were a steak, you could... Alright, if there's any girls in the chat, look, hit me your best pickup lines for dudes. Okay, because we all have pickup lines for chicks. I want to hear some girl pickup lines for dudes. Oh, it's got audio. It's got vocals. Turn that back down. Where do you get the music? It's from epidemicsound.com. There are no girls here. Raven is here. Tracy's here. But Tracy's a pretty neutral name. I don't know. Sadly, there are no girls. I don't have pickup lines. I literally asked my ex-boyfriend. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Yeah, you guys should see the demographic on the channel. It's like 99.999. It's like literally, it's like a can of Lysol. That's my demographics from men to women. 99.99%. Josh, other than Premiere, what programs are you learning? Well, Photoshop, always. Adobe After Effects. Are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you. Here, look, I'm gonna text these. I will text these and show you the responses right now. Are you a parking Here we go. Here you go. How much you spend on days? What are you talking about? Dang it. Sorry, chat. Hold on, let me mute this. You spend so much time in my mind, I should charge you rent. Oh, that's a good one. Here, let me get that one in here too. I like how this music we're listening to is called She Shines, the right kind of woman. Here you go, chat. This is apparently this is a dating advice channel today. The Von Racer Gaming. I like it. It works for me. It's a little bit wiggly sometimes, but he's writing them down. No, I'm texting them to a girl right now. You spend so much time on my mind, I should charge you rent. And you late on the rent. So how are you gonna repay that? I won't add that part. Trying to go halvesies on a baby? No, that's too much. That's not a pickup line. That's just creep. It's just a joke, chat. I don't know. It would be cool if my streams just happened to do anything, like every different stream. I turn them into like a in real life streamer, but that also posts videos, like an Ice Poseidon, except actually engaging in stuff instead of like not trolling all the time. Like the non-X-rated Ice Poseidon. That'd be sweet. All right, here's the two. Here's the two that I did right now. Can you see? It's not red yet. All right, there we go. Let's see how that responds. This music. All right, next song. Can't do it. No, this is the instrumental. Valuetainment was a good interview. I don't know. You're using lines on people you already know. Use them on a fresh Tinder match. I don't have any ones that I want to message. You don't get copyright for using Epidemic Sound's music? No, you pay for it. That's why I don't get copyright, because I pay. It's like 15 bucks a month, and then I can use all the music. Do you consider yourself confident? Sometimes. I don't want to message the ones I don't want to message because I don't want to even read the response because no. Here, look, like let me look. Let me see if there's any. Let's look at the matches. No. No. And most of the time what happens is you get power swiped, okay? You get power swiped. They're doing the same thing, right? They're doing the old power swipe, and then so they matched with you and you messaged them and it wasn't intentional anyway. So let me show you what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They're doing the power swipe, right? They're not looking. They're just doing the power swipe, and then you get matched, and then you sort later and look for the dudes with nice cars and money and whatever else that they like. The new Rolo? Nah, dude, there's no replacement for Rolo. He has his own channel. Power swipe pushes you down a stack. So new idea is power swiping on Tinder. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do. I don't look. I don't have time to look because this is what happens if you do this. You're like, oh look, we have Ella here. She's 23. She looks cute, right? Okay, I'll swipe. Yep. Okay, cool. We got Marissa. Cool. We'll swipe. Right? And so like it doesn't matter what you think if you want to match with them. You can't match with them unless they match with you. There's no point. There's no point in being like, okay, I really want to talk to these girls because it doesn't matter. It only matters if they swipe back. There's no point in taking your time. So might as well just swipe on all of them and sort later. Like you get really like invested and you're like, oh, let me hit you with that super like, you know, like those the creepiest. Like if a girl's on Tinder and you hit them with a super like, it's automatic creep, you know? So let's see, we got Erica here, right? So if I'm like, oh, what up, Erica? Let me hit you with that super like, you know, like that's just gonna make me look like I'm super thirsty. It's stupid. Like people pay for super likes. That's what they charge for. But you get like a free super like, right? So there it goes. Super like equals merch idea. Yeah. Who pays for a super like? Dude, I don't know. People who are really invested. I think there's something else that's like on top of the super like. What else? You know, I think the equivalent of, I've never been super liked before because I just don't think it matters, right? Oh, we got matched with one of the person that I just power swiped on. And again, I don't want a message. No thanks. I'm good. Let's see. See, here's one, right? Here's the one. Not looking for a relationship, just looking for fun. Sure. We got Kelly. Sure. Nope. 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 But we'll take, yeah, sure. That's fine. But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if you take your time. No, I don't know. A lot of people like keep asking. Oh, look, dogs. I think it's probably my dad. Hold on. Just the mailman coming to deliver mail. Okay, spread the word. Goodbye. He's wearing pants. Yeah. How to get abs? It's just body fat percentage. He's wearing pants. Yep. Legs confirmed. Pants confirmed. I actually have shorts on today. So I gotta go do some deadlift. Right. So I gotta be able to get the bar. I got the shorts on. And this oversized gym shirt on. You ain't gonna get the mail? He just put it in the box. It's good. It's all garbage anyways. I don't get like actual mail statements. I just get a bunch of ads. Make vids about Tinder. Nope, don't want to get demonetized. I'm good. Like we all have our own preferences, right? Like let's see. For the two girls in this chat, which would be Tracy and Raven, if you guys are going to ask me what I look for in women, what do you guys look for? What do you guys look for in men? Does being a developer matter? Hey, deadlifts. You got a messed up wrist? Oof. Chat, am I blocked? No. It's crickets, right? I'm looking for this. This is the response that I'm looking for. What is it? No emoji found. Oh, my emojis aren't loading. Rip. Or they're taking like 10 minutes to type out. I like nerdy, well-groomed, hopefully tall, self-aware, and smells nice. What kind of humor? You know, you got to talk about the humor. Deadlifts are worth it. Don't go max. I don't max. I rep. I mean, I do five reps. That's it. Then I pyramid up. Well, you could do the hex bar deadlift. That's not so bad. Just do hex bar. How much you make a month? Enough. Not enough to retire, but enough to buy things, I guess. But I don't want things. I want things. A dude that can make me laugh might as well marry me. How much work should I do to keep the boss happy, but not too much that I overwork myself? I think that you answered the question in the question. Raven wants a Kent Clark. You mean a Clark Kent? Buy good assets. You need money to buy the asset, and you need a business for 2 years to get loans to buy more assets. That's not how it works, man. I like tall, blonde, brown hair. It always starts with tall. Always tall. Why you don't? What's with the hate against the short dudes? Short dudes didn't get picked their height. Blonde hair, blue eyes, likes to go to the gym, makes YouTube videos about development, is live streaming right now, has one white dog and one black dog, is smart, funny, and nice. Also has a blue Von Racer chair. Tracy, are you talking to me? What up, girl? I'm just kidding. I'm 6 foot tall. That's fine. Tall girls do it better. If he didn't play Xbox, he would be perfect. You don't want perfect. Nobody. You think you want perfect. You don't want perfect. Let's see. This music is weird, man. This music is fitting, but man, it's weird. And the title was called Like a Moth to a Flame. I don't know. Personally, I like tall girls, but tall girls don't like. Well, I don't know. Like if there's like I'm 6'2", and if a girl's between like 5'10", 6 foot tall, great. But if a girl's taller than me, it doesn't bother me too much. But like as tall as me, good. I mean, the logistics don't always line up, if you know what I mean, but that doesn't matter. You figure out a way to make it work. I guess we're listening to this song now. Check out Rick and Morty Lo-Fi. I can't. I'll get demonetized. Phone review. What you got? S10 Plus. It's funny when you say it's a joke over and over. Yeah, I mean, you have to say it's a joke on YouTube, or people are like, Tall girls make it so you got to go on the tiptoes, you know? What's wrong with that? You want to get a little exotic? Come on, Christopher. Where's your sense of adventure at, man? And if you're really worried about the logistics lining up, you should be able to pick them up. So, I don't know what the deal is. I can't watch the stream. He supports Android. Then get off the stream if you support Apple. Just kidding. It's a joke. Can I follow you home? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams. Oh, be right back texting that. Talk about exotic. I don't know. All the girls that I dated were always mixed ethnicities. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'm literally, I'd date whoever. Has anyone noticed you in public? Like twice. All right, well, Tracy, it sounds like we'd be a good match. You can come on a stream, just slide in the DMs. It's all good. What happened when they noticed you? Nothing happened. It was just awkward because they've watched all of my videos and I don't know anything about them. That's the weirdest part about being recognized. And when someone's like, "Yo, Josh," and I'm like, "What up?" When's the next stream? Probably tomorrow. How to get exchange student program? Well, it depends. Where you want to go? There goes Josh. Oh my God, Tyler, I will show the comment, but I'm not gonna read it. Also, to all the people that have endured this madness of the stream, just let me know that I appreciate you. Plot twist: Tracy's a dude. I mean, Tracy could be an Apache helicopter if that's what she wants to be. It don't matter. If Tracy is 6 foot tall, she likes what I do. I mean, what else? I don't know. Let's go on a date, Tracy. Let's see what happens. Let's make the last part of your name a reality. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh my God, chat. You gotta have fun. That's the kind of stupid stuff that I say. Are you an artist because you're drawing my attention? Oof. How you gonna do a helicopter? Yeah, I need to make my video today. I just don't know which one to do. So these are the options. A video about how I was married. Maybe why I enjoy entrepreneurship without the corporate clash to it. Or maybe what started it. Let me see. I don't know. I need to think. Saw your comment on Tech Lead's new vid. Dude, that's the power of the check mark. You can comment on people's videos and everyone's like, "Oh, I saw your video." It's crazy. A computer science undergrad student side hustle would be great. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if being a computer science undergrad matters. If you have a skill that you can sell, that's your side hustle. What about a video on dating tips? Yeah, let me just come right out. All right, guys. Everything about my channel that you've ever watched is now irrelevant. Let's talk about dating tips because that's sure not to offend anyone. Make a day in the life of an entrepreneur. You're looking at it. This is it right now. Dropped by to avoid working on my portfolio. Didn't expect dating with Josh. I didn't expect dating with Josh. People just keep asking, what happened to the ex-wife? Well, what about your new girl? And then everyone, it's your channel after all. It's my channel, but YouTube, you got to be very careful with YouTube. They are, everything is a joke, okay? You can't say anything and mean it. Or, are you celibate? Until probably tonight. It's like, what kind of question is that? That's like, are you fasting? I actually, that's my diet, guys. I'm on that special fasting diet where I eat between meals, or I don't eat between meals. That's how I fast. It's like, are you celibate until until later tonight? Sure. How did you get the check mark? You have to have 100,000. Raven, that's not a very great diet, personally. Guys, if you're here and you enjoy the stream, maybe leave a thumbs up. For real. For real, for real. That'd be sweet. For real, though, Josh can give good dating advice. Maybe. I mean, you keep asking. You asked like 10 times if I follow alpha male strategies. And if you follow alpha male strategies, you'll know that if you're in Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. And I think if you understand what that means, you can respect that, especially being on YouTube and trying to make money. Are you vegetarian? I mean, I eat vegetables. Not only, though. Any tips on how to start freelancing? Yeah, just call up people. Well, you got to find stuff that you can improve, right? So look at companies. I did not ask. He's commercial. I'm going to get demonetized just because of this song. Clean version. Why do people have a green S? They're channel supporters. They're like Twitch subscribers for YouTube. It's great. Did you pay money? No, if you do like the little join button over here, which is below the stream, then you get the membership, and then I give you exclusive stuff. So like, actually, it's later tonight. Later tonight is the member only stream. So if you're around, I'll be there for all 10 of you. It'll be very intense if you'd like to join. Yeah, once a month, exclusive stream for the members. So if you want to have that one-on-one, I don't know how many people are going to be there because there's not that many members, but yeah, of course, learns, absolutely. How much is a monthly? Oh, it's just like the little join button is like, I don't know, it's like $5. I don't even get all the $5. YouTube takes 30%, so it's like a 70-30 split, I think. I have work at 5 a.m., so I can't promise. Okay. When are you doing call-ins again? Maybe tomorrow. Can't do the same thing every time. That sounds intimate. It will be. Well, we're going to have lots of popsicles in the member-only stream. Would you recommend Fortran? No. Thoughts on calisthenics? I like calisthenics. I do strength, right? I'm all about strength. Strength to body weight ratio is what I care about. I don't care really about... I mean, like, aesthetics is good, right? But I'm not on the juice, so there's no point. No point in getting, like... Are the streams saved? Yeah, the streams are saved. I think I'd have a good ASMR channel because I have a high-pitched voice. And all of the dudes that have ASMR channels that have high-pitched voices do have, like, amazing ASMR channels. You look like you don't exercise. I think it's just this shirt. It's just this shirt. I mean, look, I'm flexing, all right? Look at this muscle, guys. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Do some yoga sometimes. That'd be really sad, right? If I'm like, guys, I go to the gym 6 days a week. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that strength. No, it's okay. Do okay. I got the little split in the bicep there. It's not bad. Exercise is overrated. I mean, sometimes the only motivation I have to go to the gym is just being able to ride my motorcycle. And then sometimes the only motivation to go to the gym is just the big booty girls at the gym. I mean, it's not always... How many centimeters are your arms? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. All right, perverts in the chat. We're talking about arm muscles, okay? Any sports? Not like team sports. set myself up for that. I'm realizing that in real time right now. How long did this tattoo take? 2 sessions. It was black and white, and then they colored it in with blue. In real time. This is my face of realizing what I just set myself up for and walked into. And just realizing that I hope I don't get demonetized for spending 2 hours on the stream and not getting anything. You heard the gears grinding. Yeah, I can hear them. Very loud. But I have to go deadlift, and it's like 4 p.m. And so the gym's going to start getting crowded. And then I got to make my video, and hopefully I can get some of that golden hour light tonight. I'll probably do a Twitch stream later if you guys want to head on over to the Twitch. I'll do some subscriber games. I'll probably start streaming that Udemy course because it's actually a joke. I don't actually have any homegirls coming over tonight, so I'll probably have some time to focus on working on some stuff. But these monitors are these are 1080. Look, see how big these icons are? It's 1080. Which course? The Udemy course. That is a. This is a weird song. This kind of sounds like Discount Beyonce. This is like Discount Beyonce. What do you think? Maybe a little bit of Discount Ariana and some Beyonce mixed together. Kind of sounds like it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go work out, chat. And I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good one. Oh, I'll hit thumbs up before you bounce. Some good books, Unscripted by MJ DeMarco, got you covered. All right, I'm out. Later, dudes.